now. Go.
Hi, Mr. Miser.
Okay, so my name's Lexi Montgomery, and I'm going to be doing my speech on tornadoes. Okay, so did you know that the wind speed in a tornado can be more than 260 miles an hour? The typical tornado is about 820 feet in diameter, and the twisting funnel cloud typically travels about 40 miles an hour over the surface and lasts about 10 minutes, moving in North America along the northeasterly track. Tornadoes are extremely dangerous and with the right conditions can conduct severe damage to the nearby area. So firstly, how does a tornado form? According to Jerry Coffey, there's usually a set of steps that the tornado takes to become a tornado. And to put it simply, tornadoes are usually caused by a nearby storm, and it's where the cold air from the storm and the warm air combined in a set pattern, and the cold air drops as the warm air rises, and the warm air eventually twists into a spiral and forms the funnel cloud that we all know as a tornado. But to be more specific, there is usually a change in wind direction and an increase in wind speed. This change occurs at an increasing altitude and creates an invisible horizontal spinning effect in the lower atmosphere. Rising air within the thunderstorm's updraft tilts the rotating air from horizontal to vertical. An area of rotation, which is about 1 to 6 miles wide, is contained within a vast majority of the storm. And this is where the strongest tornadoes form. A lower cloud base is the center of the storm, and it becomes a rotating wall cloud. And this area can be practically rain-free if it is raining. So there are different types of tornadoes, and we use the enhanced Fujita scale to know the level of the tornadoes and the damage that we expect that it will cause. And the levels are from F0 to F5. Tornadoes designated at F0 to F1 do very little damage and may break a few tree limbs and maybe damage some signs, and it might blow away a few shingles from your roof. F2 to F3 are a little more powerful, and their winds can go up to 112 miles per hour, which is strong enough to overturn cars and mobile homes, as well as tear off the roofs of houses and twist and uproot trees. The deadliest tornadoes, which is F4 or higher, have funnels that measure up to a mile wide and carry winds going more than 200 miles per hour. And these storms completely level communities and hurl objects at considerable distances. So when faced with a tornado, what do you do? How do you survive a tornado? The Weather Channel has a list of precautions and safety tips on how to do so. So first off, you want to know, where are you? Are you in your car driving, or are you at home? If you live in a mobile home, you want to get out. Depending on how big the tornado is and how severe the damage can cause, it could hurl your mobile home right across. And with you inside is not a good way to die. So if you are driving a car, depending on how far away you are from your home, get home as quickly as possible. But if you are at some considerable distance, you need to find a sturdy building anywhere near you. And if you cannot find a sturdy building when you are driving, you want to make sure that you get out of your car and either go into a ditch or a large hole and duck and cover your head. And the main reason you want to get out of your car is because you don't want to be in the car. If a tornado comes at you, it can hurl your car and you're stuck in the car crash. That's also not a good way to go. If you see an overpass, do not go under it. It could there are so many things that could either trap you inside the overpass when a tornado comes, or it could hurl off the overpass and you underneath it, you have no protection anymore. If you do find a sturdy building, make sure you go to the lowest level possible and stay away from windows. Windows can be shattered, and if you are standing near a window, it could shatter right into your face and you can get glass all over you, and the winds can also bring things in to the windows, so it's best to just stay away from windows altogether. So in conclusion, tornadoes are very dangerous and you should avoid them at all costs. And depending on the and that's not the right word. Okay, if you are looking for one positivity that tornadoes are, is that when a tornado hits, usually the plants and the trees all give away their seeds in the tornadoes, and the tornadoes spread the seeds among the grass and fields. So, okay, I'm done now. I'm gonna go.
Splendid. Amazeballs.
Chonkers approves.
Chonkers.
Chonkers.
That was so